Welcome back. Welcome back to Emergency Code Red, the only emergency room where toxic behavior, dating disasters, and relationship delusions get professionally diagnosed. I'm your host, Dr. Chocolate, and tonight the 911 callers have been calling in. And baby, we do have some emergencies, okay? And we're gonna get to them. Y'all know how we do it here. We're gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna go back and react and play it. But first, we want to get a good little listening, and that's how we're gonna start it. But tonight we have a different show for you. I am going to add our second date update at the end of this clip. We will not go through it twice. We will go through it the first time and go ahead and react, guys. So this should be a good show. We're going to see how it goes. So let's get into it. Let's start with our first clip.
Acting over a friend showing up to my house late when he knew my wife was alone.
Wait. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
I'm 37 male. My wife is 26. I just got home from a business trip. I was in Chicago from Tuesday to Thursday night. A friend of mine, 45 male, showed up at my door at 11 p.m. on Wednesday night. He knew I was gone, and he also knew my wife was completely alone. This guy has always been nice to us, but I will say my wife has told me a few times she felt like he treated her differently when I wasn't around. But neither of us thought much about it. I hear that line a lot in these stories. He didn't ring my doorbell, and it almost looked like he jiggled the doorknob.
You trying to sneak in?
I spoke to him through the doorbell camera, and he started acting really weird. He seemed startled when my voice came through and said he forgot I was away and was coming to see if I wanted to have a beer.
Nah.
Right. I told him to leave. He kept looking back and over to the side, and it almost felt like he was trying to look through a small part of our window to see if lights were on or to see if she was coming. I never had to call the police because he left, but I didn't feel good about it. I called my wife and told her not to answer the door. I can check to make sure all doors are locked, and I did. I didn't sleep all night over it and was checking the cameras nonstop and checking our bedroom to make sure she was okay. I then flew home early and was home before dark.
I'm worried, actually. This doesn't make me feel good.
I thought it was really, really odd. We live in the same gated community. My wife and I see him around quite often, and I talked to him hours before I left for Chicago. He asked if she was going to be all alone. Normally, she's not alone, but she's having migraines from a new medication and wanted to stay home and relax, so I didn't think much of it at the time, and said yes.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
And then he said, oh, well, if she needs anything, we're just down the street. This man has never, ever showed up at my door. I went to talk to him when I got back, and he was weird about it again and changed his story. Like I said, that night he said he wanted to have a beer at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday, but when I talked to him in person, he was saying he heard a bunch of sirens and came down to check on her because he knew she was alone.
Oh, this guy. Ooh.
Everyone thinks I'm being overly dramatic because he left after I told him to. I personally think the entire thing is sketchy and don't trust him in the slightest anymore. We are planning to move, but I'm ready to get out of this neighborhood now. Honestly, there's not much I can actually do about it at this point other than get her away. I am pretty protective over her, and I've definitely overreacted in the past, but this is killing me. Am I overreacting?
No. Shout out to you. Overreact every single time. If this has to do with your wife and her safety,
Yes.
overreact every single time. You are a green flag. Let me give him a green flag.
Right.
Thank God you were overreacting.
Okay. I got a lot to say about that. So we definitely gonna have to get into it. And I was ready to cut in like left and right because I don't know, because see, that's the thing about it when you be playing clips and getting one-sided reactions. There was not enough said about the wife. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, we can always see things from a different side. And don't get me wrong, he should feel a certain way. I don't know if he should want to move or not. But anyways, let's just start from this. I'm gonna just start from scratch with this. And y'all might not agree with me, but it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm reacting. Well, let's get started.
Am I overreacting over a friend showing up to my house late when he knew my wife was alone?
Not overreacting at all, because that's crazy. You knew my wife was alone. What are you doing showing up at my house? Okay, let's continue.
Wait. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
buckle up.
I think I'm ready.
I'm 37 male. My wife is 26. I just got home from a business.
I didn't hear that the first time around. I'm 37. My wife is 26. Okay. So she like a little bit of older man. Let's go.
Trip. I was in Chicago from Tuesday to Thursday night. A friend of mine, 45 male, showed up at my
So he's 45. He's 37. He's 45. She's 26. So now you scared because she like older men, right? And now another older man is trying to swoop up in there. Oh, let's get into it.
door at 11 p.m. on Wednesday night. He knew I was.
He came to your door at 11 p.m. Off top, that's disrespectful. Off top, that's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful. I don't know now. Okay, because we're not saying much about the wife. We're not saying much about her. So how do we know that he wasn't invited? And that's where I'm going with this. But let's go.
Gone, and he also knew my wife was completely alone. This guy has always been nice to us, but I will say my wife has told me a few times she felt like he treated her differently when I wasn't around. But neither of us thought much about it.
Okay, but what kind of differently? What is differently? When he's not around.
I hear
Okay.
that line a lot in these stories. He didn't ring my doorbell, and it almost looked like he jiggled the doorknob.
You trying to sneak in?
Right. So he didn't ring the doorbell. He jiggled the knob. How do we know he's not invited? See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, because your girl be like, yeah, my baby, my husband not going to be home. But then again, it's, yeah, because later on, y'all know that we heard this already. He said cameras was everywhere. So that would be weird if she would allow that. I guess that would have been really crazy if she wanted him to see her. So maybe she didn't invite. I don't know. It's something up. But let's keep going. I'm really weirded out about this. I'm not quite sure. I just really want the other side to the story. It's like when you get in this one side, now I would like to talk to this man who was creeping and twisting doors and this wife. I would like to know what all three of them thought at the same time. But let's go.
I spoke to him through the doorbell camera, and he started acting really weird. He seemed
Acting weird. Right, because I'm like, they got a doorbell camera. They got all these ring lights. If you living in that same neighborhood, you probably got them too. So that's weird, acting weird. Okay. But he could have been acting weird because, oh my God, he's caught. And maybe she was supposed to turn off the ring light and turn off the cameras and she forgot. See, that's what I'm saying. Is he invited or is he being weird?
startled when my voice came through and said he forgot I was away and was coming to see if I wanted to have a beer.
Nah.
Okay.
Right.
At 11 p.m., you come to my house to see if I want to have a beer. You forgot I was away. That's weird. Okay.
I told him to leave. He kept looking back and over to the side, and it almost felt like he was trying to look through a small part of our window to see if lights were on or to see if she was coming. I never
Right, that's weird. So he's still looking for her. Okay.
had to call the police because he left, but I didn't feel good about it. I called my wife and told her not to answer the door. I can check to make sure all doors are locked, and I did. I didn't sleep all night over it and was checking the cameras nonstop and checking our bedroom to make sure she was okay. I then flew home early and was home before dark.
I'm worried, actually. This doesn't make me feel good.
I thought it was really, really odd. We live in the same gated community. My wife and I see him around quite often, and I talked to him hours before I left for Chicago.
So he knew you was going. You told him you was going to Chicago. That's crazy.
Asked if she was going to be all alone. Normally, she's not alone, but she's having migraines from a new medication and wanted to stay home and relax. So I didn't think much of it at the time and said yes.
See, this how I know they not black. Because black people ain't telling nobody nothing. First of all, why is you asking if my wife going to be home alone? That should have been a question he should have asked. Or instead of him answering the question, talking about, yes, excuse me. I would have right then and there, baby, you can't even stay home because I'm going to need you to go somewhere. This man is acting weird. See. When he left off top after that, that would have been okay, baby, your head hurting. I understand, but go to your mama house or go to my mama house because this man over here. And then you ain't checking. So he ain't getting no feeling about nothing. He probably thinking, well, he ain't tripping. He telling me he give me to go ahead. He telling me she going to be here by herself. Like, bruh, you okay? Okay, that's weird.
Why would you say that?
Why?
Why would you say that?
And then he said, "Oh, well, if she needs anything, we're just down the street."
Wait, we? So he means him and his wife is down the street. Cause he said we are just down the street. So you what? So he sneaking and creeping off on his wife. See, we don't know. And then why would you try to do something real strange close to the house? These people got this sound like a setup. It sound like him and the wifey was really supposed to kick it. She forgot to turn the cameras off. But whatever, right? None of my business. This is what I'm thinking. Seem real toxic, like because we don't know both sides. I feel like he might need to check with his wife, her little 26-year-old, but probably hot.
This man has never, ever showed up at my door. I went to talk to him when I got back, and he was weird about it again and changed his story. Like I said, that night he said he wanted to have a beer.
He should have fought him. You know, when you got back and he was weird and he changed his stories, he should have uppercut him right there. Bam. Yeah. Ain't no way. Man, what kind of man are you? I'm worried about you now, bro. Cause another man, like any man, white, black, Mexican, don't matter. They probably would have uppercut this man. Who are you?
At 11 p.m. on a Wednesday, but when I talked to him in person, he was saying he heard a bunch of sirens and came down to check on her because he knew she was alone.
Heard a bunch of sirens, came down to check on her. Well, bro, if you heard sirens, he ain't need you to check. The ambulance and the police was already there. What they need you for? And he ain't asked you to keep an eye on his wife. So why'd you? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I want to speak to the wife with her little 26-year-old, but we don't know. She probably be tooting that thing up, doing all kind of stuff in front of this man, and we wondering why this man coming down here to check on your wife.
This guy. Ooh.
Everyone thinks I'm being overly dramatic because he left.
And who is everyone? Who is everyone? So does his wife think he overly dramatic? Who is the everyone in this? Is it the wife? Is it the guy? Is it the guy's wife? Like, who is everyone? Right? What? Seeming weird now, right? See how it just changed right there. These ladies probably didn't catch it, but I did.
After I told him to. I personally think the entire thing is sketchy and don't trust him in the slightest anymore. We are planning to move, but I'm.
And now you got to move away from your house because of this man. That's weird. And you don't trust him. You need to be worried about your wife.
Ready to get out of this neighborhood now. Honestly,
is he scared, y'all? Sound like he's scared. He ready to get out the neighborhood now, y'all. It's making me mad. He ain't no fighter. Well, y'all know what I feel about that. I don't know if y'all was listening the other day in my live, but I don't do that. He doesn't feel defensive. I don't think he can defend his honor or love. I don't know. And she should be worried.
There's not much I can actually do about it at this point other than get her away. I am pretty.
So he just gonna Captain Save her and swoop her off her feet and just run and move. So every time y'all get into some problems with some man on the block, y'all gotta move. See, that would bother me. She 26 and you 37, bro. She not about to stay up with you. She gonna probably end up with that 45-year-old. Because he was handling things different than what you was handling, and you seeming a little bit scary. So I don't know, but let's keep going.
Protective over her, and I've definitely overreacted in the past, but this is killing me. Am I over?
Why is it killing you? Is it that serious? This is a lot. And you overreactive and you're very protective. Not protective enough in my eyes.
Reacting.
No. Shout out to you. Overreact every single time. If this has to do with your wife and her safety,
yes.
Overreact every single time. You are a green flag. Let me give him a green flag.
Right.
He ain't overreacting the right way for me.
You were overreacting.
But yeah, overreact, my brother. But I'm gonna need you to do just a little bit better, guy, because it just wasn't enough for me. It was coming off as very scary and not protective. And yes, he should not have been at your house that night, but maybe you need to talk to your wife. I feel like something there she needs to be talked to, because then you said everybody felt like you was going over and above and you were doing too much. Who is this everybody that felt like you were doing too much? That is really what I want to know. And I love these little stories, but it just leaves so much out in open, but just give me so much to put to my imagination. And so that is definitely why I'm loving it. So guys, I hope y'all loved that little story. It was crazy. It was really crazy. So I think it was definitely emergency, but I think he needs to look within. I really think he needs to look within, seek a little bit of help because maybe he is overreacting. Maybe he's saying a little more than what happened. I don't know. He could be exaggerating already. They already think he's overdoing it. I feel like the wife think, first of all, maybe that's what happens when you get your wife 10 years younger than you. You got to worry about her, right? Mm, mm. Oh, did I say too much? Maybe that's what happens when you get a younger woman 10 years younger than you, then you have to worry. Now because he said he overreacted before. So this means that every time somebody comes around, you think you're going to get your little boo thing snatched. So you got some insecurities that you need to work on, sir. Are you messing with a little fast huzzy and she makes you feel like that? Because maybe she got her little booty shorts on and she twerking everywhere. She's 26, 27, whatever age she is. So maybe you should get someone your own age. That's going to be part diagnosis for you, guy. We need you to get someone your own age, or we need you to be sure of yourself and not be worried about things that's going on. And build up some defense. Go take a karate class or something, because you just sounded too scary in the letter. They read it, but even though the ladies read it, it just still read scary to me. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave that. We will go on to our Ward of Roses. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about the Ward Roses. This is your chance to really get a listen in. We are going to react as it goes because it's going to be too hard for me to repeat and do all that. So we're going to get right into it. Let's do it, y'all. Let us get to it. This is Ward of Roses, y'all. Ward of Roses.
Cheaters beware. War of the Roses is on the air with CK and Carmen in the morning on B95.
All right, so this morning, going to try to help out James. He has a little bit of a situation with his girl, Brandy.
Hey, man, that's exactly right. So my girl, Brandy, she cheated for me with somebody named Mike. We've been in a relationship for about 5 years, and a few years ago.
Okay.
I forgave her, gave her a second chance.
And that is rare because y'all know men do not give no second chances. So y'all just heard this man. His woman cheated on him with a man named Mike, and he forgave her and he gave her a second chance. And so now he's calling this show, guys, to see what his girl is going to choose, to give the roses to him or in the massage to him, or is she going to give the roses and the massage to another man? All right, guys, let's continue.
She went on, but it's just been kind of strange for the past couple of months. I just don't feel her vibe. And what I mean by that is, say one time I came home from drinking with the buddies.
Right.
And not only is she giving me the fifth rail, interrogation, but I go in the bathroom, I can see her trying to get in my phone.
Oh yeah, she's
checking
sneaking
stuff. And we're open, so she has my password. I don't have nothing to hide, but it was just kind of strange. You know where you left your phone, and you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like she's trying to flip it on me like I'm doing something.
Almost like she's probably feeling guilty from maybe doing something. And so she's like, I wonder if he's doing something also.
Yep. Guilt.
Exactly. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay.
Because you feel like it came out of nowhere, obviously.
I mean, this was years ago. I forgave her, but now I didn't do nothing recently for her to be treating me that way.
Now, has she been acting different other than the way that she's checking your phone? Maybe hanging out with the girls later, doing things at work later. I mean, I'm just throwing out different ideas.
I mean, kind of not. I mean,
okay.
It's nothing that stands out.
Okay, nothing to stand out. And that's probably because he really not paying attention. Because there's definitely something that's standing out. He already said some stuff been going on a couple of months. He been checking his phone, doing all that. That is it. That's what's standing out. But let's continue.
Her interrogation on me.
All right.
I can't say I've seen something specific.
But overall, you feel like something just isn't right.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, you know that. Come on, know that feeling.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bust out CNC Floral, offer up a dozen roses, even throw in a couples massage, and we're gonna see who she's gonna send the flowers to and who she's gonna do that couples massage with. Okay?
Gotcha. I think I like that.
All right. Hopefully it's all you, James, and everything's all good, and you're just paranoid for no reason. But if she says somebody else's name, feel free to jump in whenever you're ready.
Got you.
Hold on now. CK and Carmen, B95. Yep, we're in the middle of this War of the Roses. What's going to happen next?
CK and Carmen in the morning catching those cheaters. It's War of the Roses now on B95.
Let's see here. Trying to get Brandy on. We already spoke to James. War of the Roses.
Hello.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is this Brandy?
This is she.
Hey, Brandy, how you doing? This is Rogers from CNC Floral, a brand new floral shop that just opened up over here at Sean Blackstone. Great promotion today in which you just got a dozen free roses.
Oh, wow.
Yes, a dozen free roses, a couple's massage. And I know that you're going to be like, well, hold on a second. Do I have to give my credit card information? No, you don't. It's just our word of mouth promotion. We're going up against the big guys. Hopefully you like our service, what we do, the flowers that we can deliver to you and your whoever it may be. And then you come back to us when it's time for a graduation, anniversary, a wedding, you name it.
Y'all peep the setup. Peep the setup, man. I've been telling y'all about it. So peep the setup, right? That's the setup right there. So they call you, they offer you roses and a couple's massage. Boom. Now it's free, right? All we want you to do is whenever you want to think about buying flowers again is to call us and use us. Bam. Now you got me, right? Oh my God. Send the roses to Jack. Okay, let's go.
Wow. That would be great. Yeah.
Okay.
You have somebody in mind.
Oh, wow. You already have someone in mind. Making my job easy today. All right. So, Brandy, okay. Couples massage, dozen roses. Who would you like to send the flowers to in the massage with?
Michael.
Michael. Yeah. Okay. So, Michael, and what's going on with Michael?
He's just an old friend.
Okay. An old friend. All right.
I know the old friend, Michael. Really? Really, Michael? I gave you a second chance. Now you're triple dipping. I knew some shit.
So basically, y'all, Michael is the person that she cheated on him before. So that's crazy. Like you cheated on him a while back, years ago. He forgave you, and then you went back to Mike. Michael.
Well, that right there.
You should recognize his voice.
It's not us.
Yeah.
I have to disclose this. CK and Carmen stands for CNC Floral. You are on the radio right now.
Yes.
And Brandy, you know that voice. That voice right there is James.
You got some explaining to do.
And James.
No, you're double dipping. Yo, I don't want nothing to do with you. Nothing.
Oh, man.
I knew from you and making it seem like I was doing
really, but like.
What?
Michael,
you don't even. You know what? I'm done.
And honestly, like I feel like he's like.
Whoa!
Wow. Yeah, he didn't want to hear it.
He really is done.
Wow.
So
He hung up, bro. Hey, that's my thing though. Now you called the show. You already knew possibly something was up. That's what made you call. Now you call, you found out, you know what I mean? It's not what you wanted to find out. And then you hang up. Nah, bruh, no. You got to stay on the radio. We got to hear your outcome. You done called her a bunch of bees and everything and jumped down. Now you don't even want to talk no more. Like, nah, you call us. I would have called him back. I ain't gonna lie. I would have called him back. No, call him back.
I mean, you're surprised by his reaction? I mean, you did just... offer a massage and flowers to a whole other man.
No, I'm not. I mean, anybody would be hurt, but it's just...
Hold on. Let me clear that line there.
So, is this something that you wanted to do already? You wanted because it seems to me like you're okay with the fact that he's tripping. You were about to tell him the truth.
I was, because he deserves it, and it's unfair.
So let me... Are you and Michael a thing? First of all, you gave him the full name treatment. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give him the Mike treatment. You said Michael.
Right. Yeah. So someone obviously you have a really close bond with.
Yeah. So are y'all kind of doing some stuff on the side?
No. There's been no straightforward cheating, but we have been talking.
What is straightforward cheating? She said there has been no straightforward cheating. Girl, all that's cheating. you was about to send that man roses, and you was gonna go get a couples massage with him, which means you was gonna be getting naked. Like, girl, what is you talking about? We ain't did no straightforward cheating. I love it. I love it. She said straightforward cheating.
Like entertaining each other, obviously.
Yeah, much more. And I truly do think that he's the one that got away. And so,
those are the scary ones. Because the thing is, you're in a happy situation now.
5 years and engaged.
Yeah, and now this man who came
5 years and engaged, so they possibly living together with 5 years and engaged, which means she got to get off this radio and go home, because apparently they wasn't in the same room. So either somebody was at work, somebody ooh. So when you go home and like all your shit is just outside, or like how does that go, guys? What would y'all be doing? Y'all better drop the comments below.
Before is, pops up in your life, and now you're questioning your whole situation, when really, if he didn't exist or didn't come by, I don't think, you would have even thought that way.
No, you would still be good with James. Now, I have to ask you this, because we didn't get to dive into it. James was talking about how you were checking his phone when he come home from his friends. Were you doing that because you have a little something going on with Michael?
Mm-hmm. Not necessarily. Okay. I have my reasons for that.
Has he played you before?
We've had some trouble in the past. He's not completely innocent. And
but I think
like a tit for tat kind of.
Okay, but this was all.
Okay, so they be playing games. Okay, so this the game thing. He mad. He about to go play some more games, and they probably gonna get back together. That's what I'm getting from this. What y'all getting?
Years ago, and the reality of it is,
you both try to move on from it, move past it, and even want to get married at some point.
I mean, he got down on a knee. He proposed to you.
Right.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, I understand, you're going through a lot of emotions right now, and at the end of the day, it sounds like you really want to spend time and hang out with Michael.
Yeah, but you know what's going to kill you when you do decide to hang out with Michael, and then it turns out it's not what you thought. The grass ain't green on the other side, and then your man's gone now because you decided to dip out on him.
Unless Michael has matured considerably.
Yeah.
Michael has a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Michael is not the man that you once thought he was, and he is now well established. And damn it, you're like,
man, Michael's still the same motherfucker he was last time. I'm pretty sure. He's still the same mofo.
Michael has always been the one for you.
You keep painting the perfect picture.
I'm just saying, because we see this all the time. I mean, even the Usher song, I'm going to say it like we always do. There's always that one person that will always have your heart.
Yeah.
And maybe Michael's that guy.
I sure hope so, because I just ruined my life for him. So.
Oh, damn.
All right. Well,
she said she ruined her life for him. But how you ruin your life for him if he's the perfect one? See? You ain't even making sense to yourself, my girl. My girl she said I ruined my life for him, but he's the perfect one. Like, girl, what? You okay? Come back. My girl. Is we done with them? Let's see.
You still got to call your man.
Yeah, call him and just be like, hey.
Let him know the real.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for your honesty this morning. We truly appreciate that, okay?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So there you go.
That's crazy, y'all. That is absolutely crazy, y'all. Now y'all get to hear what I always be listening to in the morning when I be really going in with that. Oh, man, that was so much, y'all. What we gonna do with her, y'all? What we gonna do? That was a severe emergency. The girl was like, I feel like he's the one that got away, and then turned around and said, I ruined my life for him. Baby girl, you saying that already lets you know. You already know this man ain't shit. You know it. Now, all I can hear is his ding-a-ling bigger than his ding-a-ling. Is that what y'all heard, or was that just me? Anyways, this is definitely an emergency. Both of these little confessions and submissions have been really just terrible. Just 911, just someone call it, someone get them help. Like, oh man, they were down bad. Both. Like, down bad. That one guy worried about his wife sleeping around. She's gonna sleep around, my guy. You're never gonna stop worrying about it. So Go get you someone your own age and just do what you need to do. This one right here already ruined her life for someone she know ain't shit. This is terrible. These are emergencies. These are really serious emergencies. I don't know if we need an ambulance or if you should just get in your car and drive them to the hospital now. Anyways, we tried CPR. We tried to resuscitate, but I don't know if it's working. Y'all, thank you for watching. Share, like, and comment. Let your friends know. We over here trying to save one life at a time. Emergency code red. We out.